Day Another Dollar here, and I'll be back at it again with another video. And then this time, let me get better lighting. Yeah, but this time I was actually working on my bike. Forgot to record it. Now, to be honest, I'm really finished with it. But I tell you guys the process, what I did. Let me flip this camera around, and I had to fix it. Probably get another phone because I end up damaging one of the cameras from the last video. But luckily I have 3 cameras, so it will be good. So all right, so pretty much what I did was, so let me start with the issue first. I was actually wanted to, it's starting to get a little warm out, so I really want to take the bike outside. And then from there, every time I went to half throttle, the engine just fell on its face. So pretty much, right, so this is what I was trying to do. So I was just like, okay, let me try to figure this out and see what is wrong with it. I took a couple days. I was going to make another video, but I didn't post that one. I ended up just deleting it. But I took everything apart. I took the carburetor off at first. I cleaned it up. I saw the pilot jet was a little bit clogged. So then from there, I was just like, sort of, can't really describe. I don't think I have a extra carburetor sitting around. Okay, yeah, I don't, and I'm not taking the nut in apart. So if you know, you know, the pilot jet is the main jet and the pilot jet. So it's like a little small, skinnier one that's used for, like, not for idle, but it's like 25% throttle. That's the pilot jet, what it uses. And after, when you're half throttle into full, that goes by main jet. So, and then from there, just by idle, they have like the little the screw, and that's in there, that's inside the, it's in here. It's like a little needle. You can kind of put that up and down to fix your idle, and that goes by your idle. And then sometimes the mixer screw as well. But that sounds confusing, so just scratch all of that. I explain all of that in a different video. But pretty much, yeah, I end up changing everything. End up buying this, let me take this thing off. This thing is hot though too. So I end up buying another spark plug because the old spark plug was looking terrible. Let me see if I have it. Yes, I do. So this is the old spark plug that I had in there. So yeah, it was a little bit bad. I don't know how to, yeah, I don't know if this camera can focus on it, but it's the best I can do. But yeah, yeah, it was looking a little bit terrible. It was kind of like a little bit rich, as you can see. So it was like a little dark. So it's supposed to be like a light, like a mixture, like the spark plug was supposed to be like a golden, not really golden, but it's like a dirty light brown. That's when you have it like the mixture, like the air fuel ratio is perfect. So if it's a little bit dark, that means it's a little bit rich. And if it's too lean, then that's when the spark plug would have been white. So that's pretty much, yeah. So then from there, I changed that, tried to do it again. It wasn't, they still did the same thing. But so then from there, I was like, you know what, I was laying down. I ended up having to do some couple stuff earlier today. So I was like, you know what, let me just work on the bike and see how I can try to do it. So I literally took off the carburetor. I took everything apart. Everything that was a screw, I took it off. But the only thing one thing I did is the mixer screw. So if you guys have this bike, Hulk 250 and stuff like that, this is the idle screw. So this is go by idle, and the mixer screw is actually on the bottom of the carburetor. So if you see this port, it's hot. But if you see this port, like right there where my finger's at, where my nail's at, that is actually the mixer screw. So it was like 3 3¾ of rotation. So I just put 1 rotation in. So if you screw it in, that means it's going a little bit leaner. If you screw it out, that means it's gonna be a little bit richer. So because the needle is pulling down, so it's more air will come through. And well, not more air, but like, you know, more gas can go through and stuff like that. The air fuel, I don't know how it really works, but pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much it with the bike. I actually just rode it up and down, and pretty much, yeah. So I probably might go for a little more test drive. I don't have a GoPro, and my phone mount, it actually vibrates my phone. So yeah, this thing don't really, it's not good for phones really. They have ones that's actually like a rubber kind, like it's mounting, so it don't, all the vibrations of it will be a little bit better. But yeah, but it pretty much, yeah. So that's it about the bike. I did make a little bit of video about my car, what I did yesterday when I was working. I was actually working on when I was working on the car and stuff like that. So yeah, I show you guys what the stuff I'm be doing. And my car a little bit is down right now at the moment, but you want to get this all figured it out. So there's the whip. So right now, pretty much what I really did was yeah, this is the car. So what I really did was when I bought the clutch, so I bought this clutch that was like, it wasn't bad. I think the other one clutch I got, it was, I could be wrong with the pronouncing of the name, but I think it's Utim 8. I don't know. I think it's called Utim. I probably definitely pronounced it wrong, but if you know what I'm talking about, it's kind of like I don't know. But it wasn't bad brand clutch. It was actually pretty good. It lasted for like definitely 100,000 miles. And I was gonna buy that same clutch again, but it got discontinued. So then I was like pretty much shit. So but other than that, really, yeah, it's kind of like, yeah. But other than that, really, yeah. So what I'm gonna be doing is buying another clutch. It's called the Southeast clutch. So I did post a picture on my last video what I did, and so for the people who drive stick shift and your clutch is down, I do recommend to use I think it's ChatGPT. I think I pronounced that wrong too as well, but I think it's one of those how it is. But you know what I'm talking about. So I do recommend you download the app. It's for free. I would not recommend pay for like the full thing unless you really want to, unless you're in schooling and stuff like that. You want to use a lot more than I do. But pretty much, yeah, they explain everything about the clutch, about everything about what it's meant for, how much power it goes, how much it holds, what clutch styles this is if it's for use for daily driving and moderate track, or it's more for like track use and moderate driving. So that's what it kind of is used like. They explain everything what you need. And but pretty much, yeah, even flywheels and stuff like that. So because flywheels is definitely, it's worth, if it's stock and you have a stock flywheel, yeah, you can replace it if you want it, if it's not bad. But in my case, my flywheel is at the market and it's a lightweight flywheel. I think I spent like around like $500 on it. So I'm gonna see how it is. If it's not no heat, if it's not warped or nothing like that, then if it is, then I probably could see somebody can bring it out to somebody so they can kind of like shave, like how they do with rotors and stuff like that. See if they can shave it down. Hopefully it's nothing that wrong, because I'm not trying to drop another. It's a little bit cheaper now because I did look it up and it was like $380. So hopefully I don't have to spend more money on the car, and hopefully it'll just be the clutch that I just had to replace and the motor mount. But I have that in the trunk, and that's behind the transmission. It's kind of hard to get it without it because they strip the bolts. This is more, let me get the car back in the video. But pretty much, yeah, other than that, she's actually running great. I have to get a map sensor for it, but I'm not gonna go too in depth of all this stuff while I'm gonna be coming along. But the builds that's gonna be coming soon, very soon, is suspension. So if you guys stay in tune for that. And and I was gonna post a video of how to do a clutch job for this, but it was so much stuff I had to do. It was my first time doing it off of this, and I recorded half of it, and at a certain point I was by myself doing the rest of the stuff, so I was kind of hard to record and do it. So I was just like, no, let me just stop recording and then just knock this thing out. So, but that's pretty much what I did. But pretty much, yeah, so hopefully we get a couple nice days next week so I can go and get this clutch in and stuff like that. Yeah, stay tuned to the video too as well. Got a new daily coming in soon. So yeah, just stay tuned for the video. And this video is definitely not long. I kind of wish I recorded this time I was doing the car and stuff like that, but yeah, I have nothing else to say but just like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one, and I will definitely start posting videos a lot more often. I just been working, just doing the best I can, trying to knock out a lot of stuff I have to go and do, all my responsibilities. But yeah, that's it for the video. So just like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one.